Hi, welcome to Astrology for GAN Traders. My name is Olga Morales. Now, I'm going to do a very short video on how to use some astro cycles statistically. I'm using Timing Solution. This is the software I'm using for this demonstration, and it's amazing. It does all the statistical work for you, saves a lot of time if you're interested in astro trading, which a lot of people are, especially those who are interested in WD GAN's work. So what I've got here is Bitcoin's data at the moment. And what I'm going to do, because I've already posted on Twitter today, so people are asking me what does it all mean. So let's have a look at what I'm doing. There's a function here in Timing Solution called astronomy. Okay, now we can click on that and we get this box coming up, and you can pick any cycle you want to look at the statistical analysis for that. So this is for example, this one, trying to extend that, is for, that's better, is for the sun. Okay, so this is an annual cycle for Bitcoin. So you can see that the sun going through the different zodiac signs has statistically a pattern that the software produces for you. So this is an annual cycle, a regular cycle. Okay, but then we can look at all the other planets. And the one I posted on Twitter was Mars. So this is a Mars cycle, and it's based on almost 4 cycles of Mars. Now, and you can see that when it moved into the beginning of Scorpio, if I right click and drag that across, it's going to give me a yellow panel, and it gives you the statistics on this side. So it's saying from 0 Scorpio to 0 Sagittarius, so that 30 degrees, it has in the past 75% chance of it being down, because it's done that in the past. Okay, so 3 times it was down and 1 time it was up. So that's giving you the statistics for this move, and it makes a composite of those past cycles, okay, to give you probability of this move. And the medium down, so it gives you a percentage of what the medium over those 3 was, almost 10.5% down. So this is how you read this little box here. But then you can put this, if I just minimize that, that is actually, see this line here, I can then, I'm going to make it red for Mars, okay, and you can see that actually that's where I put that. I can then press this and I'll actually put it on the chart. So where that red line starts, that's the highlight of when it moved into Scorpio, okay, so that's showing you that at the moment what's happened, it actually has gone down quite a bit, and according to this it might go even further later on until it keeps going. But of course that's one planetary cycle, so we can't just base it on one. But it's interesting. So if we look back, I'll just minimize that. If we look back, I can sort of bring this in a bit, and we can go back to when it was in Scorpio last time as well. And I can highlight that. So see that move down as well. Okay, so this is what the stats is based on. Just doing the work for you, really, because you can do this by hand, of course, if you don't want the software. But it's just time consuming. I suppose if you only trade one thing, you can do this by hand. But okay, so there's another time when it was in Scorpio. Okay, so this is what it's based on, and this is what makes it quite exciting. So the other thing is you can put another planet on. Like I like to put, and this is where I want to talk about data. We can't use the outer planets with this analysis if you don't have a lot of data, because Bitcoin we don't. You know, if you want to use Saturn, you at least need 30 years of data, at least. Okay, Jupiter you need at least 12. But with the inner planets we can do this analysis because it can give us statistics of what it's done in the past. Now, if I want to, I can then put another planet on top. So let's do Venus. And obviously Venus is going to have more cycles. This is almost 7 returns from the beginning of what the data I have. And so I'm going to put that, I'm going to make that green, thick green for Venus. and I'm going to click this little chart thing here, and I'll put it on your chart for you. So you can see that Venus also has a high point statistically. Let's have a look. When I click onto that, I can then go back to the chart, sorry, to this chart, and it's actually that pi was when Venus, if we look where this arrow is, right, you can have a look down here. Have a look at this box when I put it up here. It'll tell you what degree that is. It's actually almost 13 degrees of Sagittarius is a high for Venus, okay? So that has a cycle in itself. This is why it becomes, for me, I love the analysis, and obviously, having this extra software saves a lot of time if you're studying a lot of things at the same time. But you can really get to know the whatever you're trading, okay? And this is not even based on the natal chart, really. This is just giving you the stats from the past. It obviously is going to have some natal relevance, which I'm not going to explain in here, but you can see that it's giving you that information anyway. Okay, so we've got two planets here, inner planets, that often are connected, and they were both sort of peaking around this time, which is amazing. Okay, so I thought I might show you that. And I don't sell software, but I do use Timing Solution and I have for years. And there is a Timing Solution group if you buy the software. And Sergey's been very helpful for me because he's put a lot of midpoint tools in there that weren't there before. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for listening.